It was the fifth sunrise on the second season, and Chief Longbeard was walking on the Gulf of Mexico when the wind and sea gods got into a fight, blowing a fish high up into the sky, creating a bird. The bird began to fly higher and higher. While the fight was happening, a sea god lost his hand, becoming a squid. All of a sudden, there was a huge, loud crash of waves from the sea and the sand from the land that terrified Chief Longbeard and made him run away to a place far away. One moon later, Chief Longbeard returned to the Gulf of Mexico to only find sheets of white, which he named paper. When the wind from the wind gods caressed the birds in the sky, it caused their feathers to fall off. While Chief Longbeard was gathering his supplies for sea hunting, he stumbled across the feathers of the birds. He decided to pick the feathers up and keep them along with the paper. As the sun began to sink, Chief Longbeard began to sea hunt with the paper and feathers by his side. As he walks out into the water, he comes across a hand-like creature. Chief Longbeard decides that his sea hunting is going to begin. He reached in to the dark sea, pulling out the undiscovered hand-like creature that Chief Longbeard calls a squid. As Chief Longbeard held the squid, black ooze fell from it. He decided to keep it as much ooze as he could, taking it back home. After the sun set, Chief Longbeard placed the ooze, the feathers, the paper in front of him to decipher what all he has discovered. As he was examining his discoveries, he fell asleep. The wind god made a gust of wind knock over the ooze onto the feathers and then to the feathers upon the paper. On the next sunrise, Chief Longbeard awoke from his slumber only to find the result from the wind god. He tries to figure out what happened, so he picked a fresh feather up, dipped it in the ink, and placed it on the paper, allowing it to dance. From that point on, Chief Longbeard discovered what he called writing.